wisdom. The first is greatest in wisdom. What then is wisdom? As we become more aware and have the agency to make choices, some choices are better than others, though we can learn from any choice we make. All concepts of good and evil, sin, purity, and other associations of acceptable behavior have the same root. The difference between good and evil is the adherence to Om, the source of impersonal and superpersonal truth. Om is fundamentally an awareness of and connection to all things. Notice this is not a set of rules. As we grow, our perception of how to think and act grows. What we are aware of and our relationship to things, including ourselves, evolves throughout our lives. Our objective is to know our full potential and become one with Om. Thoughts, words, and actions that are in keeping with Om produce wisdom. The risk and benefit of human life comes with the ability to be out of harmony. Those that violate the unity of all things produce karma. Karma as used here is not the same as karma in Hinduism and Buddhism. In those systems, karma is all action and their results. Here, karma are thoughts, words, and actions not in keeping with Om. Karma can be turned to wisdom when we learn the lessons of Om from it. Wisdom and karma are also affected by the intention given to it. Wisdom and karma have their own effects produced by the physics of the realm. They are not just human constructs, but are truths embedded into the energy matter of the realm. They are also in the properties of information we are in possession of. There is no evil greater than the human ability to embody disharmony. All evil comes from a separation and denial of the divinity of others. All disharmony is ultimately self-destructive. The first generated all the physics of the realm, including karma and wisdom. Therefore, the first is the bestower of all blessings and punishments. It is important to note that karma is not always that which is socially unacceptable or painful, nor is wisdom always that which is peaceful and joyful. A pleasure can be karma, and pain born of wisdom. For instance, a doctor may cause pain due to wisdom, or we may feel pleasure at someone's demise at the loss of our own humanity. As we adhere to the reality of Om, the awareness and connection of all things, we learn to think, speak, and act accordingly in order to realize our full potential. As humans, our main tools for growth and feedback are the consequences of our words and actions. Both by our own experience and by observing the behavior of those around us. We may hit our head on a low branch, or we can watch the person in front of us who ducked and do the same. The difference may be what we are paying attention to. What is less understood is that our thoughts also affect us and those around us. As we grow and become more sensitive to the impact of our thoughts on ourselves and others, we wish to correctly manage our minds as to produce thoughts in keeping with Om. Many people, both modern and ancient, have sought to teach us ways of inner self-mastery, to realize by direct experience the true nature of ourselves. Repentance is the process of redirecting ourselves to be in keeping with Om. It is a lifelong process of refining and fine-tuning our mind and behaviors to be in harmony with all things. The realization of Om comes in many ways and perspectives, each adding a layer of understanding. It may be tempting to consider one way of realization, faith, or perspective as substantially better than others. And it is true that some stories are more or less accurate than others. From the perspective of the Supreme, all such realizations of Om are as differing colors of creation, to be appreciated in the places they are found.